Embark on a journey through the intricacies of modern dating etiquette with me. From the subtle nuances of attire to the unspoken rules of conversation, we'll navigate the highs and lows of first encounters. Delve into the art of making a lasting impression while exploring the pitfalls that can derail budding romances. Join me as we unravel the mysteries of attraction, communication, and connection in the ever-evolving landscape of relationships. 1. Your way too into me. Navigating the delicate dance of a first date is challenging enough, fraught with the anticipation of being liked and making a meaningful connection. Yet when one party leaps ahead, outlining grand plans before the breadbasket graces the table, it throws off the rhythm entirely. The intensity of such premature declarations triggers a reflex to hit the brakes, urging a slower pace. Let's allow the relationship to organically unfold, granting each other the chance to delve deeper and forge a genuine bond before entertaining notions of merging bobblehead collections or any other significant commitments. 2. You got too drunk. While a drink or two can take the edge off those initial first date nerves, it's crucial to exercise moderation. Overindulging and reaching the point of being wily McWasted not only detracts from the experience, but can also be quite unappealing. Slurring your words due to excessive alcohol consumption is far from attractive and can hinder genuine communication. 3. You got grabby. Getting overly handsy can be a major turnoff, particularly in the early stages of a relationship. Before I'm ready to let my guard down, I need to feel respected. If you're already reaching for my butt before we've even shared a kiss, it's a clear sign that boundaries aren't being respected. In such a situation, don't be surprised if I decide to employ my ninja moves. Seriously, I won't hesitate to defend my personal space, even if it means using your own caste against you. 4. Bad table manners. Poor table manners can be a significant deal breaker. I recall a friend's experience with a guy who dunked his finger in his drink and proceeded to suck the liquid off. It's safe to say that such behavior is a major turnoff, definitely not something you want to encounter on a first date, let alone consider a second one with that person. 5. You didn't offer to buy my first drink. Though I'm all for egalitarianism and splitting the bill, the initial drink is a different matter. When you invite me to join you at a bar and fail to offer to buy the first round, it can come off as stingy. How can we begin to foster a romantic connection if you're not even willing to extend a simple gesture of hospitality? It's not about the monetary value. It's about showing genuine interest and consideration for your date's preferences. 6. You twittered in my presence. Engaging in social media during our first date can be quite distracting and sends mixed signals. It leaves me wondering if I'm failing to hold your interest or if you're simply disengaged. Each tweet becomes a potential source of insecurity, opening a Pandora's box of doubts about the evening. Rather than being fully present and enjoying each other's company, we're left to speculate about the meaning behind those 140 characters. 7. No eye contact. Lack of eye contact can be a major red flag for me. It's hard to establish trust if you can't meet my gaze, whether it's due to nerves or something more sinister, like being a serial killer. It signals a significant lack of confidence. Without that connection through eye contact, it's challenging to gauge your intentions or level of comfort in the situation. 8. You make lots of big declarative statements about what you're looking for. It's essential to express your preferences, but bombarding me with a laundry list of non-negotiables feels more like delivering a lecture than engaging in a conversation. While I'm interested in what matters to you, it's crucial to strike a balance. If it seems like you're reciting a checklist rather than genuinely trying to understand me, it raises questions about your intentions. Are you laying down the law, or are you genuinely interested in getting to know me? 9. You called your ex-girlfriend crazy. Referring to an ex-girlfriend as crazy is not only concerning in terms of how you perceive past relationships, but it also raises questions about the dynamics and potential fallout. While I may have reservations about being unfairly labeled in the same way, my greater apprehension stems from the possibility that there's truth to the characterization. If there are genuine concerns about her behavior or mental state, I fear the potential consequences of being involved with someone who has attracted such a negative portrayal, whether it be dealing with residual drama or facing her vengeful actions. 10. You didn't bring anything to the conversation. While I appreciate your interest in what I have to say, I'm also eager to hear your thoughts. On a first date, we're not quite at the stage of comfortable silence yet. It's important for both of us to contribute to the conversation and share our perspectives. So what's on your mind? Let's keep the dialogue flowing and get to know each other better. 11. Dress to impress. Dressing for a first date is about making an effort to present your best self without necessarily going overboard. While a stained t-shirt may seem minor, it can send a message of indifference or lack of attention to detail. It's not about being excessively formal, but rather about showing that you care about the impression you make. Seeing the stain, I couldn't help but wonder if you were as unconcerned about our meeting as your attire suggested. It made me question whether you valued the opportunity to make a good first impression. Consequently, I opted for a more relaxed approach to my appearance, assuming I was meeting someone who didn't prioritize the same level of effort in presenting themselves well. 12. You were rude to the waiter/waitress. How you treat the waiter or waitress speaks volumes about your character. Whether you're overly familiar or excessively critical, being rude or disrespectful is a major red flag. If you're already abusing your position of power or authority with someone in a service role, it makes me question how you might treat me in our interactions. Mutual respect should be the foundation of any relationship, starting from the very first encounter. 13. You told us we remind you of someone. Drawing comparisons between someone and others, be it family members, ex-partners, or anyone else, can be quite off-putting. Unless the comparison is to a universally admired figure with whom you have no personal connection, such as Zooey Deschanel or Marilyn Monroe, it's generally best to refrain from making such remarks. Comparisons often make individuals feel as though they are being measured against someone else's standards or past experiences, which can hinder the establishment of an authentic connection. It's important to focus on appreciating the unique qualities and attributes of the person you're with, rather than invoking associations that may evoke feelings of discomfort or inadequacy.